Alright, Mass Effect. We're finally back after my vacation. We took a cruise to Bermuda. It's very lovely. If you ever get a chance to go, I strongly recommend it. Very nice place, very beautiful, not too expensive. But we're going to get to Nevaria, see how far we get in there. Whether we have to do it all today or not, I don't know.
Approach control, this is the SSV Normandy, requesting a vector and a berth.
Normandy, arrival was not scheduled. Our defense grid is armed and tracking you. State your business.
Citadel business. We got a Council Spectre aboard.
Landing access granted, Normandy. Be advised, we will be confirming identification on arrival. If confirmation cannot be established, your vessel will be impounded.
What a fun bunch. I think I'll take my next leave here.
The only person we still got to beat missions with, I think, is Liara, so we're going to take her. And... Purple Gears, I think.
With
See if Garrus keeps dying,
atmosphere.
how he tends to do.
Logged. The
We have some armor,
commanding
he should be
officer.
fine. You're okay.
That's far enough.
Something wrong, officer?
You better hope there isn't. This is an unscheduled arrival. I need your credentials.
You first.
We're the law here. Show some respect.
I'm the law everywhere, fuck you.
I'm Captain Maiko Matsuo, Ilanis Risk Control Services.
All you need to know is I have more credentials than you.
They plan to be trouble, man. I can't let you enter the port area without confirmation of your identity. Sergeant Sterling, secure their weapons.
Citadel authority supersedes yours.
Nobody takes my weapon.
Charge and lock! We're authorized to use lethal force. You have to the count of 3 to surrender your weapons. 1, 2, 3.
Captain Matsuo, stand down! We confirmed their identity. Spectres are authorized to carry weapons here, Captain.
You may proceed, Spectre. I hope the rest of your visit will be less
It
confrontational.
won't.
Parasini-san will meet you upstairs.
There's going to be a lot of
Behave
confrontation.
yourself.
No, fuck you. You're not the boss of me. Confrontation is what I live for.
Weapon detectors, don't mind the alarms. I am Gianna Parasini, assistant to Administrator Analeas. We apologize for the incident in the docking bay.
I like her.
I
We're gonna
appreciate your
serve her.
help.
You're welcome. You understand our security chief was only doing her job. One of my duties is orientation of new arrivals. Do you have any questions?
Pretty heavy security for such a small port.
The executive board does everything in its power to protect the privacy of our client corporations.
I can't have my investigation hampered.
Tread lightly. The board can bury you in litigation. You'd need an Asari lawyer to see the case through.
Has anyone unusual passed through here recently?
Unusual? An Asari matriarch passed through a few days ago. Lady Benezia.
Benezia. She is here?
Passed through? Where is she now?
Benezia left for the Peak 15 research complex days ago. To the best of my knowledge, she's still there.
Could you tell me how to get there?
You'll need to ask Administrator Analeas for clearance to leave this port.
Where can I find the administrator?
His office is on the main level, left at the top of the elevator.
Understood. Can we go in now?
Of course. If you need any help, you can ask me at the Administrator's office.
She is here. I can't believe it. I imagine you want to talk to me, Shepard. About my mother.
No, we don't. I trust you, Liara. You may not be military,
trust
but you're
our
a part of my
crewmates.
crew.
Shepard's
you,
not
Shepard.
racist.
That means a great deal to me.
Not like Ashley. We're gonna kill your mother, Liara, though.
Welcome to Port Hanshan, the galaxy's most respected site for independent scientific research and development. For your own safety and to protect the privacy of others, you are required to obey any directions given by our security personnel. If you have questions or concerns, our friendly administrative staff is always available. Thank you, and enjoy your stay.
You're welcome, thank you. What you got? Nothing.
The managers warned us about you.
This one offers greetings. You are the Spectre that visits Port Hanshan.
Obviously.
News travels fast here.
Indeed, esteemed Spectre. Your arrival was not greeted with any joy by the companies here. This one has a burden that you could ease. If an arrangement could be made, it would compensate you. This one has procured a special item for a customer. The item is not permitted within the station, but you could bring it through customs.
You want me to use my status to smuggle for you?
That is not inaccurate.
I won't carry anything if I don't know what it is.
This one must be discreet. Rest assured, the contents pose no threat to anyone within this port.
I want to know where this package is going.
This one's customer prefers to remain anonymous.
Your customer would prefer to have his package. Tell me who it's for or I walk.
Your words are not unreasonable. The customer is the Krogan called Inamorda. That one is a bounty hunter of some repute, and quick to anger. You understand this one's urgency. That other grows restless from the delay.
I have no problem with that.
This one humbly thanks the Spectre. The package will be delivered to your vessel. All you need do is bring it to this one.
Yep, we will eventually.
Please do not mention this to Administrator Analaeus. That one would levy fees. Is there anything else this one might
Fuck your
help you with?
fees. It's my package. Just get my shit off at you. Oh, we have to go back to him. Okay. Smuggling it to him, not off-world, I forgot. But that's fine. We're allowed to do whatever the fuck we want.
I'll be keeping my eye on you.
Good day, Commander. I trust you are behaving yourself, not mixing yourself up in any questionable activities.
I don't generally get involved in that sort of thing.
No, of course. I thought you'd be too intelligent for such a thing. If you
Lie to
were,
her face.
I would have to recite some tedious speech, then ask you to leave. Just so we understand each other.
Why are you still here? Are you guarding my ship?
All of the companies have secrets. Some of them deal in things that are not quite legal. Having a Spectre here makes them nervous. Analaeus Sama is buried under petitions to kick you off-world.
So you're waiting here in case he makes that decision.
It would be more accurate to say we are here to prevent incidents between employees and your crew.
Tell me about yourself.
You first. I'm just a security guard. I heard that there were no human Spectres. How did you get that job?
They're throwing humanity a bone to shut us up about the problems in the Traverse.
Their answer to the lawlessness is to make one of us a Spectre and tell us to fix it ourselves? I bet the Terra Firma party is having a field day with this. I served in the Marines for a decade, mustered out and went private sector. I was under fire a few times, so I ended up leading this detail.
There are guards everywhere. Are there that many problems here?
I am sure Parasini-san gave you the ultra-special blah-blah about business here. Everyone wants to be protected from everyone else, but everyone also thinks they have a special right to kick over everyone else.
So you have to keep them from getting too eager.
Most of my job is diplomacy. Two corps start yelling at each other, my people walk in, flash some ceramic, and they start talking civilly. If there is anything this job has taught me, it's how to be impartial.
Don't they have their own security forces?
Everything from hackers to mercenaries. They have investments to protect after all. But we are the only ones allowed to bear arms. Which is why the companies constantly try to bribe my people. I have a clear policy against freelancing. Anyone who works on the side is fired.
Foreshadow.
I'll be moving on.
Very good, Commander. Please stay out of trouble.
I'm disappointed this elevator has no conversations. Anyway, back to Opold. Rare weapons mod.
Greetings, Spectre. Have you brought the package?
I won't keep it, I'll just say yes. We're a dick, but we're not
Here you
a
are.
dishonest dick.
The Spectre has done a great service for this one. From the deepness of light, it thanks you. This one promised compensation for services rendered. It humbly suggests that a sum of 250 credits would be most appropriate.
You're trying to make me laugh. You think I'm here to amuse you? To make funny, sputtering noises when you offer an insult instead of a reward.
This one would never. This one could raise the sum to 500 credits. That is half this one's profit taken by the other. It can offer no more.
If that's the best you can do, fine.
This one is glad to have come to an agreement.
I'm just browsing right now.
This one awaits your return.
I'll take my 500 bucks and go on my way.
I'm on duty, Spectre. I shouldn't be talking to you.
You should always talk to me. I'm more important than you. Can you go see Annaleus now, or we can go wander around and see what we find. I don't remember what the fuck I'm doing. I remember some things, but I'm not going to try to do everything I remember. I usually play as an ultra good character, like, you know, super light side, super good, whatever. You have a name? Who are you?
Spectre, right?
Who's asking?
Don't worry. I'm not out to put a slug in your head. I used to be a military tech. Except for my ego's people, everyone's too corporate here. They just sit around sipping expensive water. So what can I do for you today?
You seem like you have an ear to the ground. What's happening around here?
There's the problems up on Peak 15. Synthetics Insights was shut down by Annaleus. And the matriarch came through.
Do you know where that matriarch is now?
You looking for her? She took a shuttle to Peak 15 before we lost contact.
What sort of problems are there at Peak 15?
Don't know. There's a blizzard up there, but we've had those before. Never cut the satellite uplinks before. 15's always had a lousy reputation. Nobody talks about what they do there. And everyone sent up comes back a little quieter.
What do you do here?
I'm the chief mechanic for Hanshan. Just call me Lee. Humans have a problem saying my full name. Got a team of 12 under me, keeping the shuttles coming and going.
What was that about Synthetic Insights?
Scuttlebutt says Laura Keene was on the take. So Annaleus shut down SI's offices. Quiet-like, so no off-world lawyers come in on it.
How can I get into the garage?
You need a pass. You can get one from Annaleus or the managers, if you can polish enough gizzard.
Maybe you could let me borrow yours?
Sure. If I wanted to lose my job and get sued into the next spiral arm. Security tracks card use.
I have to go.
You need anything? I'll be here.
Say there's some good guys around. He's a cool dude.
Access to the garage is restricted.
Fine. I was just passing by.
Have a good day.
I'll be back later to murder you. I'm probably not to murder her, but you know. I don't want to go see Annaleus first. I want to go see Annaleus. We get music in the elevator, but we don't get, you know, any conversation. Well, there's music in the club, I guess.
I need a moment of
Okay.
The male human at the hotel bar. He's a sales rep for Binary Helix. His name is Rafael Vargas. I need you to speak with him.
Do you know who I am?
Everyone here knows who you are, Dullstone. That makes you ideal for my job. You are a known quantity, or so Vargas will think. He will assume you are here to investigate his company's dirty laundry. That will distract him from my real intentions.
He's right there. Why not talk to him yourself?
I wish I could. I already bungled this myself. He realized I was not a real buyer.
Strange people skulking in corners have gotten me in trouble before.
I represent the Aramali City Council on Thessia. Our town is known for its biotic amp crafters.
What is your city's interest in Binary Helix? They do not manufacture amps.
Much of BH's work relates to biotics. There are rumors that the Novaria branch has flown in Asari biotics. Powerful ones. Commandos, to be specific. We want to assess any potential risk to Asari copyrights. You will present yourself as a buyer, on behalf of the Spectres or the Alliance. Discuss their military enhancement programs. Your real objective will be to distract him. I will give you a device that will crack into his personal wireless network. It will upload a variety of monitoring viruses. They will infiltrate Binary Helix when he logs onto their intranet.
What's in it for me?
Money, of course. I would be well paid for this. So would you. 500 credits.
It's peasant
Interesting
change.
plan.
Talk about that more
I'm
when we
in.
get back.
Excellent. Here is the cracking device.
You will know it is done when it beeps. I have assembled a dossier on Vargas. If you would like, I could brief you on his behavior patterns.
Sure.
Tell me what you know about Vargas.
He is impatient with those who waste his time. I tried to get him distracted and off topic. He concluded I was not interested in his company's services. I noticed he has a tell. When a topic makes him nervous or uncomfortable, he has a tendency to rub the back of his neck. If you see that, press him on the subject. It may distract him enough to keep him talking.
I'll go see him now.
Okay, bye.
I hope to hear from you soon.
I'll be over your internet, Mr. Keene. Who else I can talk to first?
You're the Spectre, right?
What sort of offer?
Good. I don't think I'm supposed to mention numbers. They'd only write them down on thin strip.
Full benefits, of course.
No, sure. The company takes care of its own. Full insurance, paid vacation, subsidized housing. After a year, I'd start getting stock options.
You hear about the resort and the equator? Bounce packing, diving, accredited asset Eurofield.
If you like that sort of thing, I'd rather it mine than you.
Nice little Slack conversation.
They say there hasn't been an accident on Pete.
Can I help
Hey,
you?
bro.
Mr. Vargas, I'm Commander Shepard, a Spectre. I understand you work for Binary Helix.
That's correct. Rafael Vargas, sales. Were you interested in our services?
I might be. That depends on what sort of offer your company can make.
It was my understanding that the Citadel contracted to a Solarian corporation for its enhancement programs.
Mr. Vargas, I'm here to talk business with you. If you'd rather speculate on politics, I can visit another Gen Eng firm.
You have my full attention, Shepard. I'm merely getting a handle on my negotiating position. First, the boilerplate disclaimer. No genetic enhancement is guaranteed to take. You can maximize the odds, but every strand of DNA is unique. Our patented techniques can provide an 8% improvement in adrenal response, 12% faster clotting, and a measurable decrease in CG muscle degeneracy.
Mars Gene's clotting enhancement improves speed by 16%.
Ah, I see you've done some research. That's their official claim. However, we believe they cherry-picked their sample to show optimum results. The numbers we provide are strict mathematical averages. I can get you those improvements for 30K credits per head. For a bulk order, I can work in a sensory enhancement package, guaranteed 20/15 vision, and hearing from 12 to 22,000 hertz.
I thought we could just be
That's
a
the
dick.
commercial
Clearly.
price for individual purchasers. I'm offering you millions of jobs, Mr. Vargas. That's worth more than some stock sensory upgrades.
I'll give you a cautious probably. There is a standard discount for bulk orders, but I can't authorize that. I can push it upstairs. I'm sure someone will get back to you on it. I have to admit, it surprised me that you are here for business. There are many development projects on Averia, some not entirely legal.
Oh, we're not enough of a dick to get down here. It sucks.
I wear a lot of hats, Mr. Vargas. Some days I shut down criminals, some days I defuse nukes, some days I like to enjoy private vices. You understand me?
I suppose. My apologies. Your manner is rather informal for a business meeting.
Sounds like my crew needs me for something. I'll be in touch.
Of course, Commander Shepard. We look forward to doing business with the Citadel.
And then you'll never hear from me again.
Any results?
Your toy did its job.
Excellent. I will transfer 500 credits to your account.
I could easily call Mr. Vargas and tell him what I just did.
Did I say 500 credits? I meant 750. Good day, Spectre.
We're making so many friends. That was the R's achievement, so I think that's all the achievements for all the crew members. Complete missions with them. Dormanda, what? Who are you for?
I'm sorry. The hotel is off limits to those without a code.
That's a good thing I don't want to stay at the hotel, that's fine.
Elder brother?
Yeah, this is the
I'm on the very end. I can't
fuck's
talk
up?
long. This call is costing 10 credits a minute. It's real time.
This boy.
Do you think it would be cheap? I need some information. There's an issue here with synthetic insights. The manager, Laura Keene, got caught with his toes wet. The office is
No,
closed.
we'll just
by
sit here and
Ashton's
listen.
administrator. I need you to see what you can find out about. Are you ready for his name? Ronadril Gan Swa Fosun Keratin Nar E Elan Elias. No, that's the administrator. expansion administrator. Well, think about it. A Turian wouldn't risk getting his office closed. They don't compromise their team. That's drilled into the community. I think the administrator is using this Keen fellow to draw flies from his own clutch. Of course I could look it up myself. But do you think I'm likely to get any unfiltered data through Novaria's own network? That, and it would take forever for any outsystem.
Taking forever for this conversation that costs you money.
Thank you, Elder Brother. I have to go. Yes. I'll speak to you soon.
I like the little side conversations that happen every now and again that I could just ignore and completely run past, but hey, you're the bounty hunter.
Beat it.
I want to talk to you. Give us synthetic insights now. I think that's jumping a step or two ahead, but it's whatever. Talk to Mr. Keen down here because I like people with names. And we'll go to synthetic insights or go to, I don't know, where we're going.
Afternoon. Sit down, have a drink. What can I do for you?
Who might you be?
Lorik Keen. For the moment, I am the manager of the Synthetic Insights office.
Having some trouble with your office?
Mr. Analaeus closed my office. He claims to be investigating reports of my corruption. The administrator is an interesting man. He's become quite wealthy since he took direct control of rents.
I sense a connection there.
Indeed. I acquired evidence of Analaeus' actions. His hired goons are ransacking my office to find it. I suspect your goal lies outside this port. Mr. Analaeus would be disinclined to let you wander. If you recover the evidence from my office, I will give you my garage pass, as well as a sum of credits.
Why didn't Analaeus cancel your pass clearance?
Why should he? There's nothing outside but snow and hungry Nathak.
How did you get a pass?
I'm a manager. Most executives on Novaria are free to come and go as they will.
You have a plan?
I do. However, there is one other... What is that charming human expression? Fly in the lotion? Violence against Mr. Analaeus' thugs may be necessary. He has members of Han Shan's security team searching my offices. He's paying them under the table. Miss Matsuo is unaware of their outside.
Miss Matsuo's gonna fire them. I'll fire them for her.
If he's paying them under the table, they're mercenaries. I can kill mercenaries.
Excellent. Here is my pass into our offices. It will activate the elevator. The evidence is on my office computer. This OSD contains an encryption key to access it. Slide it into the drive and it will auto-execute. Oh, and do try to keep bloodstains off the carpets, would you?
Yes. I'm very clean murderer. Just go over to SI right now, right here. Yeah, look, people to murder.
Freeze! Han Shan Security. This office is sealed.
What do you do if I don't?
You're the Spectre, right? Laura Keen is under investigation.
Analaeus is paying you to shake this place down. That makes you a criminal. I can kill criminals.
You're bluffing.
Everything the commander has said is true. I'd step aside if I were you.
He ain't paying me enough to take on Spectres or Alliance troops or whatever. How about this? You pretend you didn't see us, we'll pretend we didn't see you.
Now we kill everybody else. One shot does a lot of damage, but it overheats me like crazy. Other people just disintegrate. We don't need to kill you. We must move on.
I don't think you're supposed to be in here, Shepard.
Do you plan on making me leave?
Leave? You think I'm gonna let you walk out? Analaeus would throw you off-world for what you did here. I won't. You know what we did to cop killers on my world?
Your men are dirty, Sergeant. You're here off duty, breaking the law for bribe money.
If you want to fight, I'll give you one.
You talk the talk. Let's see if you can walk after breaking your legs.
Stop shooting for the ball. Pop out? No, okay, we'll come down and kill you, don't worry. See, problem solved. Pretty sure we run into the good security guard. Yeah, we're here.
Commander, there have been reports of noise from the Synthetic Insights office. Would you know anything about it?
It's probably Ananias' thugs ripping the place apart.
Smartass, huh? That's fine. I can work with that. Meet me at the hotel for a drink before you talk to Keen. I'll be waiting.
Yes. Will do, friend. To the hotel. Again. Because murder is not complete without a little bit of political intrigue. Neither of you have died in our combat. I'm somewhat impressed. Good job. Especially you, Garrus.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. Parasini, Noveria Internal Affairs.
Why is an internal affairs agent here?
The executive board knows about Ananias' corruption. I've been undercover for 6 months. I want you to convince Keen to testify before the board. With his evidence, this planet can run profitably again.
You work for Ananias. Can't you just take his records?
He's a crook, not a moron. He doesn't keep logs on his computer saying, "This month I stole 3 million credits." Keen's testimony and records are everything I need to prove Ananias' guilt in one package.
Why don't you ask Keen directly?
I'm Ananias' secretary. You'd think he'd believe me? That he'd meet me in some dark alley with his evidence?
I thought corruption was the rule on Noveria.
The rule is, don't rock the boat. Self-interest is tolerated if it doesn't interfere with business. Ananias is driving customers away.
I need Keen's garage pass to complete my mission.
You help my investigation, I'll provide whatever you need. Favor for a favor.
Ananias is dirty. It might be best to help her.
Look, Shepard, I don't like this either. You Spectres play fast and loose with the law. That's bad for business.
Garrus wants to help her, so we'll help her.
I'll talk to Keen and see if I can convince him.
Garrus is...
Thank you.
Bay.
You know where I work. Come talk to me once you know if he'll play ball.
I don't know where you work. Well, I mean, I kind of... You're in Ananias' office, right?
Always a pleasure, Spectre. Any news on that matter I asked you to look into?
I finished the job, but an internal affairs investigator contacted me. She wants you to testify against Ananias.
Now that you have my property, you want to dictate how I use it. I have no interest in a public spectacle.
If necessary, yes. Do what I tell you to, or Ananias will find what he's looking for.
It is good to have all our cards on the table. I regret that you have a better hand. Very well, I will testify. Make whatever arrangements you need with your contact. I will wait here.
Now we go see her, get our boy Ananias arrested, who we have never talked to, and be on our way out to Peak 15. Garrus, we are. Come on. No, I got lost. Can I just bypass you and go talk to Ananias real quick?
You will excuse me if I don't stand up. I have no time to entertain spaceborne vagabonds.
You have a problem with spacers?
With any transient population. Unreliable consumer bases. Tax dodgers, probably. This greeting is a courtesy. I will only cooperate as required by the Executive Board. Businesses come here to avoid the second guessing of galactic law.
And I represent the second guessing of galactic law.
Just so we understand each other. I will not allow you to harass our clients. This world is private property.
Do you do business with Saren?
Agent Saren? One of your Spectre compatriots? He is a major investor in Binary Helix Corporation, which is one of Noveria's backers.
Is Binary Helix developing weapons for him?
It's possible, given his interests. What our clients do in their labs is their business.
Is there some problem on Peak 15?
See, he's a scumbag.
An area of severe weather has cut off contact. Things will return to normal in a few days.
So we're not going to tell him that Gianna's investigating him. Or give his evidence. We're going to get him, arrested, but we're still going to ask him his questions.
I've heard an Asari matriarch is here. Benezia?
She arrived a few days ago, accompanied by a personal escort and some cargo. She's up at Peak 15.
What do you mean, personal escort?
The phrase is self-explanatory. Bodyguards attending to the safety of her person, mainly Asari commandos.
Commandos? You didn't think that odd?
They followed all our regulations. I had no reason to forbid Lady Benezia from taking them.
What can you tell me about her cargo?
Large, heavy, and sealed. It passed weapons screening. Beyond that, it is not our concern.
I'd like to see her, immediately.
I'm afraid that you cannot. Peak 15 is a private facility in the Skadi Mountains. Regardless, there is a blizzard in the area. Shuttles are grounded and surface access has been cut off.
Surface access, you say?
Cut off, I said. The roads are not suitable for travel. Don't make an issue of this, Shepard.
Forget him, Commander. If he won't help us, I'm sure someone else here will.
What brought her out here?
If I knew, I wouldn't be at liberty to say. She came here as Agent Saren's executor. She is here on business for Binary Helix. There were issues at Peak 15 that required Saren's attention.
I have no more questions at this time.
Good. I received a dozen urgent messages while you dithered about.
See, he's a dick. We're gonna... Shepard doesn't like other dicks.
Spectre, have you given any more consideration to my offer?
What's happening up on Peak 15?
Before the weather closed in, Hanshan received a Code Omega signal from him. Code Omega means a terminal breach of safety protocols. No one goes up until the crew sends an all clear.
That doesn't tell me much.
That's all I've got. No one knows what's going on up there.
And if the crew never sends an all clear?
The executive board votes whether or not to destroy the facility. One antimatter warhead from the battle stations vaporizes all contaminants.
It took some persuasion, but Keen has agreed to testify.
That's a world of stress off my back. I'll take the evidence for safe transport. I didn't think you'd help me, being a Spectre and all. I guess some of you can be alright.
So, how about getting me into the garage?
While you were working on Keen, I got you a garage pass. Be careful up there. I have an arrest to make. Wish I had time to change into something easy to move in. I hate skirts.
This is an outrage. I'll see that you never work in this sector again.
Yeah, get a move on.
You, Shepard! I demand you place this bitch under arrest!
You have the right to remain silent. I wish to God you'd exercise it. See you around the galaxy, Commander. I owe you a beer.
Maybe in Mass Effect 3. We'll get that beer. If we make it to Mass Effect 3 ever. Garage. We're going to the garage.
Someone murdered our people in the Synthetic Insights office. I wonder who could have done that.
They weren't your people. They were bad people. We murdered them because they tried to murder us. So it's only fair.
I heard the administrator's been arrested. Any chance you had something to do with that?
He was corrupt.
Most people here are. I wish you could take them all down.
Access to the garage is restricted.
I have authorization. Excuse me.
Yes, that's genuine. Drive safely. The weather's supposed to be pretty bad out in the Alutsk Valley.
It is. It's bad. There's snow and there's Geth, and we're gonna murder them all. Oh, there's Geth in the garage. I forgot about this part. That's right. Alright, you want to be the predator, I understand. That's fine.
I'd say these are what the matriarch had in the crates.
That's nice we can one-shot a big one. Yes.
What are these things? Fan out and secure the area. No one gets in or out.
They're Geth. Oh, we murdered them all already. Okay. We'll heal real quick.
What did you do here, Commander?
The Geth ambushed us. We fought back. That's it.
Geth, you expect me to... Where did they come from?
If I were to guess, the matriarch packed them in the shipping container she arrived with.
I don't believe that. We did thorough scans of those. There were no power sources, no element zero masses. If Benezia Sama's containers were packed with these things, there are many more out there.
We've fought Geth before. We'll take care of them for you.
I appreciate that. My people are good, but few of them have combat experience. I must report to the executive board. If word gets out about loose Geth, there may be an investor panic.
That's okay, we're gonna kill them all. Don't worry, don't you worry. See if there's anything exciting on our drive up to the research station. See, it's another long, windy drive. Oh, seem to have glitched. We got stuck. Get out. Get back in the vehicle, thankfully. Oh, we're still stuck. Maybe it will eventually be unstuck, because I don't really want to run this on foot. That's a pretty long way. Karis, you're not supposed to die. Please? Thank you. Glad I got unstuck at the end of the combat. This is the first time in the main story you run into this big boy Geth. I think. Or I could be wrong, it could just be for an ambush. Yeah, because you ran into them on Liara's planet. Yeah, so we know how to kill you. You're on the ground and can't do shit. There it is. Looks pretty cool. Oh, little red dots inside the base. We're in peak 15. Surprisingly hurt.
User alert. All Peak 15 facilities have suffered a great deal of damage.
I know.
Biohazard materials present throughout facility. Virtual intelligence user interface offline.
We're gonna fix it, don't you worry.
Back online.
Okay, we drove up here, we made it. I think I'm gonna stop for right now. Hopefully a relatively short part. We'll clear peak 15 on the next go round, since we dealt with all the shit at the main facility. I know we normally end on the Normandy, but this time we're gonna end halfway through our mission, because it's a longer one, and it's a main story mission, so... You know, GG's for now.